Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot. My name is Stephanie and this is a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars for July 2021. I'm excited that you're here with me. I work with Western astrology, I work with the tarot cards. The cards are already out because I did this reading in German earlier on my German channel. You can check that out if you are a German speaking person. And yeah, let's get started. So, interesting read for you. In the beginning of July, you're coming into this month with the Two of Pentacles. And this really speaks of change in a way that you can already see something manifest, and therefore it's a little hard to adapt with the Two of Pentacles. Sometimes we have to juggle a lot of different things, or we are adapting to a new path of manifestation. So things just are different and they really can show up different, and you have to show up different. So that's why this card is often also brought into connection with flexibility and having to juggle different things. So, but all in all, it's a good card because it really brings change, and change is stability. In this particular deck, this is underlined because things have to change all the time, and if they don't, then something's wrong, because then things are not growing, things are not evolving. I really like this for you, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here, because the Wheel of Fortune says, okay, things are really turning in your favor, even if it feels hard or maybe feels a little out of balance. This is how things are supposed to happen for you, that you can grow, that you can evolve, that you can step into a new cycle, that you can also release karma, especially with that release card here, with that Moon card. This is coming through strongly, that there is also a sense of having to release things, maybe feelings, maybe ways to do things, especially because with the Earth energy and the disc energy, it's very much about practicalities also, so how you practically do things. And in the end of the month, we have the Princess of Pentacles. So this could really be something where you're opening up to a new path again, where you're really maybe setting things in stone now, where maybe also things are coming your way that help you make decisions, or make decisions of manifesting, or see change already manifesting. This can also be you opening yourself up for new knowledge, for a better understanding of how to really work on your stability, on your also material possessions with the coins. So this could really be a new you know, maybe you want to go to school, maybe you want to do a seminar, maybe you want to work on how to monetize something, or learn more about how to monetize a new idea. And luck is very much in your favor, of course, with this Wheel of Fortune here. With the Princess of Wands, the Change card, and the Wheel of Fortune, I would also strongly advise, if you want to get pregnant, now is the time to try, because, you know, this is just a great combination. If you don't want to get pregnant, be very careful, because this is also, yeah, it's just a great combination of cards to, you know, get pregnant. Because you are manifesting something new, and in this card you can tell that she even is a little pregnant in this card, the Princess of Discs. So yes, that's the overall energy. The love situation seems much more complicated, to be honest, but if the overall energy is really you being in a position where fortune can come in, and the Wheel of Fortune is turning for you, and the universe is working for you and not against you, then even if the love situation right now is maybe a little tough, you must know that this is divine planning, and this is helping you jump off of the of a karmic cycle that might have been hindering you, and this is already part of the whole change. We have a page of cups in reverse for you. We have a Knight of Swords for the other person. We have also a clarifier, 8 of Cups. They came out, 2 cards came out. And they also flipped on this deck again, so I had to pull another card from this deck, which is the Love card. And then what is your common ground here with this other person or love connection is the 3 of Swords. So this is difficult because I think there's a lot of emotions from your side towards a connection, towards a past person maybe. This has a feeling, although there is not necessarily an indicator so strong from the past. I mean, the 8 of Cups in reverse, but this is a strong indication that this is something from the past or something already existing. And there's a really, honestly, a strong cut-off energy from this other person with the Knight of Swords, in a sense that they speak the truth very directly, maybe in a very uncomfortable way, and the truth is uncomfortable for both of you. 3 of Swords. I think this other person maybe even out of the blue a little bit, so be aware. And I don't want to scare you, but there's a Tower card here on the bottom of the deck. There is some realization of some sort, and I think it is in a sense a painful realization, because from your side there's so many feelings involved, but it's painful for the other person too. It's not just you, because they have the 3 of Swords as well, as I said, and you have an 8 of Cups in reverse and a Page of Cups in reverse, and that really says that there is really, that you might have really a hard time for emotional change right now, maybe opening yourself up to a different sort of connection or to a different sort of feeling about this, and it's really hard for you also to move on from this with the 8 of Cups and see how there is a possibility to have more or better or more fulfilling with the 8 of Cups in reverse. At the same time, as I said, there's a strong love from your side towards this person or towards this kind of connection, or maybe this is how you imagine love. This is how you think love has to be. And I'm not sure, if that's necessarily the truth, but it seems to be your emotional truth. The problem is that there is this, I don't know what it is, but something this person says is just gonna hurt you both in a way. And it's really hard for you to move on from that feeling and also from that kind of, I have to say trauma, because this is a traumatizing moment for a second here, and because maybe it's bringing up old trauma, maybe it's not a new trauma, but maybe it's really bringing up old trauma, because the 3 of Swords for me is often bringing up old triggers, or triggers bringing up old trauma sort of card. With the Wheel of Fortune though, I have to say this is all, and even if it's so hard to maybe, it's so hard to accept, it's all for your higher good. I really do think so. It's all for your higher good, and it's all turning in your favor in the long run. And I know this is a difficult pill to swallow or hard pill to swallow, but still there is a Wheel of Fortune here, and there is positive change as well. Things change into a new direction, and you're going to learn much more about your own stability wherever this connection is going. But right now there's just like a very intense moment here with this connection that really asks you to balance out your feelings. With the Queen of Summer, we have that exact advice here, to just make sure to take care of yourself. This is the Swan card. This is also you. This is a Scorpio card or a water sign card. There's not so many signs coming through, so you could be really dealing with anybody. There's no very clear indicator for me in these cards. So the Queen of Summer says is compassionate, loving, giving, and psychic. The Swan. This is a time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely, and that's really important. Trust your intuition on this. Be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. So maybe there is some sort of a caring situation here involved that is draining for you, and maybe lets you not be able to move on, and because out of this sense of belonging and love. But it's still very intense. I think if you need to cry, I said that in a German reading as well, cry as much as you can. It's Cancer season, now it's the perfect time to cry. This is where you can cry and laugh at the next moment and not feel weird about it. It's just Cancer season, it's just what it is. Because this Moon card is saying, what do you need to release? And I feel like there's maybe there's so much emotions on your side. There's like this, it's all water cards and so many emotions here. I think it's really important to just spill it out, like this Page of Cups, you know, just let it all out. And even if it's just like within yourself, or with yourself in your room, or in your bed or whatever, you know. And I don't even feel like you want to share this with anybody else, but I think it's really important to just let it flow, let the feelings out. It's super detoxifying. It's really healthy to cry, so you know, you will feel better. You probably know this. I don't know, I just want to encourage people to cry more because it feels good afterwards, and it really helps you to explore your pain and understand it better and know it better. So yeah, well, I know this is ending on a weird note or on a little bit of a heavy note, but again, the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's turning in your favor. This is really preparing you for a change that needs to happen and that is good for you, and that can help you realize a more stable path forward with this Princess of Coins and with this Two of Coins. So Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. I hope you can still have a good summer, and if you want more readings, then check out my channel. Also, of course, subscribe, like, comment, and I hope I'll talk to you next time. Bye.